Hi, Beng.
Hi.
Uh, would like you to welcome you on Sports for Health, the
Thank you.
blog that we do to promote sports for health, in particular squash, which, according to me, having been associated with the game for close to 30 years, I think is the finest game in the world. What's your take on this?
I definitely agree with you. I think squash is one of the most healthiest sport in terms of working your cardio and also working on your just on general fitness. As you can see, the professionals, all of us are very fit to because we need to be very fit to play this game. It's a very aggressive, very attacking game, and we have to be extremely fit. So for just even as a general, I think if you want to lose weight and be fit, I think squash is definitely one of the games I'll rate top 5 in the world.
Great take. I think we all agree with this. What's your call for kids who take on to the game?
I think the most important thing for kids is to be
If
able.
I can maybe, sorry to interrupt you, if I can just maybe say ask you for 5 tips with their racket skills and maybe 5 tips for them to get fit.
Okay.
How would you?
For me, my biggest tip to the kids would be to enjoy the game. I think the
Okay.
biggest thing is to enjoy the game, and if you want to get better, the only way is to learn as much as you can by enjoying it.
So keep playing is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep smiling, keep having a laugh on
Yeah,
court,
yeah.
and I think a lot of the kids they take it too seriously
Seriously.
at a very young age.
Which is not true, which is not good, I say.
And I think you have to there needs to be balance between hard work and also enjoyment. And
Fun.
if you can get the balance right, to me that is the biggest tip that I'll give to a kid who wants to become.
Great. I think you coming from the Malaysian program, which I had the experience of visiting. I was in Malaysia for Penang and Milo a couple of years ago, and thanks to my association with Major Maniam here, who was a part of the original program, and Peter Chi, I think that's what Malaysia does. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, the whole of Malaysia, you have so much of fun for
Yeah,
children, and that's what's
I know myself and also Nicole David.
Yes.
When we both grew up together, we always have a lot of fun on court. Right? Hard working didn't exist till we became professional.
okay.
So.
Right. We were talking about the engagement between parents and players.
I think it's very good to have parental support in terms of financial and emotional support. But over the years, I've seen a lot of parents getting emotionally too involved with their kids, and therefore you put a lot of pressure on the kid to do so well that the kid has forgotten to enjoy the game itself.
They choke.
Yeah, I
They
think
choke
they
because of the pressure of their parents.
Yeah, they choke, especially during the big points, and the big points are the
Yes.
time when you need to really pay attention.
Yes, yes, yes.
Be very relaxed and.
Great. I think you just mentioned something which is which a lot of parents should be all very familiar with. Uh, I think it's a great thing coming from a champion. I think hope this message percolates down to, and more and more children are under less pressure to play the big
for
points
sure.
and the matches. What's your call on the improvement of skills, racket skills, maybe movement on the court?
I think personally, I think technique has to be corrected before you can actually practice as much as you can, because having a very bad technique, if you keep practicing on it, you're not going to get any better,
It's only going to get worse.
and you're just going to make a bad technique
Yeah.
worse or better, or whichever word you want to call it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, you need to correct your technique or your
Right at the
movement
beginning.
right in the beginning. The very day when you hold the racket, I think
That's how you.
need quite a good coach to be able to correct you, and not just for one day, but over the years, until you're so confident that one swing you can play 5 to 6 shots.
Coaching, I just remembered you speak the other day, and you said you told Major that you were looking to take over his job. I also understand your dear friend Ritwik is into coaching already. Are you? You have any plans? Are you?
Well, I like to do something after I finish playing,
Okay.
but for now, I'm
But
not.
occasionally, do you engage yourself with children when you are
I
around?
try to help out my dad during the off season when I'm not